1 degree outside today. This is Noyes' Notes as well. It's the 24-hour forecast here. Not a lot going on the next 24 hours. That 1 to 3 inch snow coming in on Tuesday, higher amounts in parts of New Hampshire and Maine, maybe significantly so. We talk about that in our insights at Deep Dive into Meteorology. You'll find that in our app on the home screen. If you haven't grabbed the new version of the app, just came out over the last couple of days, make sure you get it. Just a little redesign of the home screen. It's out on the App Store and Google Play. 1 degree outside weather. Meanwhile, today is a great day to get things done. Just be a little bit careful. I know this seems weird, but when it comes to crashes happening in weather, number one is rain. Snow has been replaced at number 2 by a day like today because everybody's texting and not paying attention to the road. So just use some caution because you know everyone's zipping around getting things done. Another light snow event, now number 3, weather-related crashes, comes in Tuesday, day and night, but heavier potential for snow in Maine and eastern New Hampshire, which again, we talk about in Insights. And then yet another chance for snowflakes coming on the day after Christmas, particularly later on Friday. Out the door this morning, if the kids are still going to school, it feels like the single digits to get things started out. It'll feel better later, 20s. Still not great. It's breezy. They can do the sneakers today. There's nothing to worry about coming down from the sky. Meanwhile, the gusts this morning, this is that breeze. Still gusting 25, 30 miles an hour. As we get out to midday, starts to sit down a bit, except in the high terrain of the mountains. I'll tell you about that in a second. And then actually by evening, the wind is really quiet. So when we get some of the snow coming in tomorrow, it will not be a wind-swept snow at all. In terms of the radar forecast, clouds increasing for this evening after dark. Still nothing to write home about at midnight. Right? So this is not something that happens today or tonight. This is something that comes in mid to late morning tomorrow. Now, admittedly, if you're in Connecticut, little light snow is in by 5:15 tomorrow morning. If you're in eastern Mass, there could be a snow shower as we head toward about 7, 8 o'clock. Mostly, though, I think in order to start in earnest, it won't be until mid to late morning. And then the farther northeast you go, it's not even until the afternoon when it moves in, but it's going to last you into Wednesday along the coast of Maine and perhaps parts of seacoast New Hampshire as well. Highs today, again, without the breeze, are still going to be up in the 30s. Just feels cooler with that wind figured in. Farther north you go, the more you get into the colder air. As a matter of fact, I mentioned the wind at the summits. So some of our highest summits in the presidentials, maybe even the Northern Greens, could end up with a little bit of a chairlift hold at the summit briefly around midday, only because there is a lot of wind just off the deck by a couple thousand feet. Real cold. Those of you watching northern Maine, you got those snow squalls yesterday. That was a reinforcing shot of Arctic air. You don't get past about 15 today in the crown of Maine, and then tonight you get down to 0. The rest of us, cold enough that, again, even though it doesn't start until we get deeper into the morning on Tuesday for a lot of us, you'll be able to start as snow in a lot of spots. Near the south coast, you'll make a change to rain. South shore, probably a wet snow that'll mix with raindrops. Again, much more on that in the Insights video on our streaming network and your smart TV, online or in our app. And, of course, a new one coming out in just a little bit at 1 degree outside and 1degreeoutside.com.